Tyler. I can't find the YouTube. Or you guys Tyler and tell them they lost the Facebook. I got YouTube, but I'm on Facebook. The unused phone number. Okay, now, hello everybody. Just having a little technical difficulty trying to get onto Facebook. Not sure what's happening. I'm having a little technical difficulties, and Barb has gone to check and get Tyler to help me because I think I've moved something and I can't get on my Facebook. So here I am just talking away on what I think is YouTube. Anyways, we'll be ready to start very soon as Tyler comes to help me. I think I've made a big mess. Anyways, here we are on a lovely Wednesday afternoon at 4:16 on September 1st, the 1st of September. Tyler, I think I hit a button and it covered up the other button I was supposed to select.
All right.
Okay, sorry. So I'm talking to the walls here.
Probably talking to YouTube people.
Yeah, to YouTube people. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you. I should have pushed it first and then the other two. Anyways, there we are. Go. Thank you ever so much.
Back in business.
All right. Thank you.
There you go.
All right. Thanks. Thank you, Mr. Tyler. That was very sweet of you. All right. So here I am. I'm back in business. And Tyler's helping me out today getting set up. I clicked 2 buttons and I ended up on YouTube, but I didn't end up on Facebook. So here I am now on Facebook. Anyways, good to see everybody. Today is September 1st. And it's the first day back to school for some people. Some people may have started next week. Some might start after the break, but here we are. So bear with me because Miss Sandy is going to call the class in. Hello. Hi, Neil. Hi, Teresa. It's so good to see the comments today. But here I go. I'm ringing in the school year. And I broke my bell. All right, class, it's Miss Sandy, and she's calling the class to order. Today is called School Days on Wacky Wednesday, and I'm here to share with you some funny stories, a few notes, and get you all ready for my lovely demo. I'm not really a demo, but a talk. Anyway, so Miss Sandy has a couple of things that she needs to clarify before we get going. Last Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday, my viewers came online and they were also lovely and they wished me aloha because we were doing a really fun summertime thing. So just a quick shout out to Loanne, Audrey H, Elaine R, Judy V, Carol G, Carol Ann, M-O-O-M, sorry, Ann S, Tina B, Ann P, L, Billy P, Teresa W, Sandy A, Lorraine A.S., Denise B, which I see is back again today, and Carol's back today, and Teresa S is back, and Neil's here. So Teresa S, Wendy C, Jane D, Annette W, and Glenda I. Now, Glenda stopped in and said some very nice encouraging words to me about my Wacky Wednesday programs, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who does sign in and comes to see my craziness. So anyways, that was from last Wednesday's Wacky Wednesday, all about summer songs. And so this one is School Days this time. So I've been asked, though, to do a few announcements, which is probably what they do. Hi, Tina. What they do at school first thing in the morning. They do the school announcements and tell you what to reach and what to do and what forms to fill out and all that other good stuff. Hi, Billy. Barb got a couple questions on her Facebook yesterday. Hi, Luann. And she wanted to just reassure anyone who needed to contact us at the store. There's a couple of different ways to do it. And I think the very easiest is if you're trying to reach someone or, service bay, whatever, there's all these different emails. But if you send it to order desk, ORDERDESK at mysewingroom.ca, it'll come to me and I can forward it. However, if you want to be a little more specific and not just send it to Order Desk is good for questions about the floor and everything like that. But if you want to talk about purchasing a machine or buying a machine, we have sewing machines at mysewingroom.ca. If you need to get your machine repaired, we have machine repairs. It's called service at mysewingroom.ca. And if you need Barb to talk about long arming or booking time to long arm something, it is long arm at mysewingroom.ca. And then if you're taking a class and you have questions about a particular class that you've taken or need further instructions, you then send it to education at mysewingroom.ca. However, if that's all too confusing, as I say, send it to order desk at mysewingroom.ca and I'll see that it gets forwarded. So there was a question about that. So I know that someone wanted to talk to Anne. So if you'll send me an email, I can refer that to her and she can answer you. Also, if you want to contact us or look at some of our stuff, we suggest that you sign up for the newsletter. You go to our website and click on get our e-news and sign in, or else you can do it right here in person at the store. We have a computer set up for that. And that's just to remind you that we do have classes out there. You can find us, of course, on Facebook. You can do Instagram. We've got pictures out there, and we have a YouTube channel for classes. So anyways, now that is school issues dealt with, put aside. Now we're ready for Wacky Wednesday. So I'm going to take off my nice new teacher mask, which has got all the lovely, pretty alphabet letters on it. And I'm going to get ready for the most wonderful time of the year. The most wonderful time of the year. It's the time of the year again. They're going back to school. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
That was easy.
That was easy. I hope you guys remember that Staples commercial from a few years back called "With the Most Wonderful Time of the Year." And I have to say, as a former student, as a former teacher, and as a parent of kids that went through school, I really did find this a very exciting time of the year because we got to go buy new things. We got to go get new outfits for school. We got to fill out that list of supplies, and we got to get new crayons. We got to get new felt pens that smelled heavenly. We got to get new outfits, and oh my goodness. And then there was that first day of school where we had to get them all lined up nice and neat and take big pictures of them. And it was wonderful to compare those pictures as they went year after year after year to school. Anyways, it was just, it is really a wonderful time of the year. And I'm hoping that families and the kids, the moms and dads, the teachers, everybody's ready for another wonderful year and that they get through it safe and healthy. So just a couple of jokes before we get going. Are you ready? Just found out that the company that produces yardsticks won't be making them any longer.
That was easy.
Anyways, that joke came to me thanks to Leah. She gave that to me just before she went on holidays, so that was really fun. One of mine now. Which school does an ice cream man go to? A Sunday school. And maybe that's a nice treat you can have on your way home from the first day of school, is to go for some ice cream and chat about all the fun things that happened that day, meeting the teacher, finding out who your classmates are and things like that. So you can talk to your kids about those. So a few years ago, Anne taught a really cool class called Groovy Girls. And in that class, we learned how to make bags. And I mean, every kind of bag possible. So, you know, I thought, you're getting the kids ready to go to school. They need things to put their goodies in. They need bags. They need reader wraps. They need all sorts of things. So a lovely lady named Terry Atkinson makes some of the most fun, easy little projects to do. And I just wanted to share a few bag making things with you. I think the one that I absolutely love the best was called Zippy Strippy. Yes, I know, it's Zippy Strippy. Anyways, here's Zippy Strippy. And he is an Atkinson pattern. And they make these cute little pouches that you can decorate, and they open up, zip. You can store all your stuff inside. This one's got lots of, you know, bubble wrap, but they are so cute, and you can decorate them, as I say, however you like. This one's got buttons. This one has a really cute little ruching on it, little things that's really sweet. Other ones, she put a real cute little braid on it and everything. So these are really easy to do, and they're using the Atkinson patterns. I know the fabric that we're showing you probably doesn't exist in the store anymore, but we have some absolutely gorgeous Tilda fabric right now that you could use, and we use the Atkinson zippers because they're soft and you can cut them off and make them any length you like. And then Miss Tilda's also got her own set of buttons, and these buttons are just glorious. So you could decorate your little bags with buttons. This might be rather on the girl side of things, but I'm sure that you can make a few bags that aren't as dealt for girls. This one is really cute in the pink fabrics. Again, a little Atkinson zipper and some of the cutest little buttons. These are the chambray buttons. They've got that cute little fabric on them, and that would make some really cute little totes. But this was the first set of classes that I took with Anne called Groovy Girls. Here's one that's got some polka dots, but we had so much fun because it was the first time that I actually learned to put a zipper in. And the Atkinson zippers were really good because they were soft and you could just sew right through them. And once you got them installed in the bag, you nipped the end off. So you could make these Atkinson zippers any size that you really, really wanted to. So those were the cutest things, these little bags. Of course, we didn't stop there. When we talk about making bags, zippy bags, we made all sorts of sizes, colors, shapes, wallets. So the other one we made was called the cash and carry. This one had several different ones you could make. You could make small pouches, just individual pouches. You could put a little see-through thing to put the bus pass in. You could make little change inside here. They're key to home. They're just really cute. And of course, you don't have to make them in this fabric. You can make it in all sorts of fun fabric. We've got sports fabric and we've got school fabric and whatnot, but they're so cute. Now, if you're going to be using Atkinson zippers and you're cutting all those zipper ends off, you could also decorate some of the bags with those zippers, which work so well. But those are really cute, cash and carry. You can also make pencil ones for your pencil crayons and whatnot, or felt pens or things that you need at school. Right there, I'm probably talking old school because they probably don't use any of that stuff anymore. And here's a twin bag. You can make twin bags, and so you can keep things separate in your little twin bag. But it has two little bags on it. with the zippers, really cute. She also had a pattern for wallets, which might come in handy for anyone who has to, you know, buy lunch at school, go to university, whatever they're doing. There's some really cute wallet sized ones too. Anne made those. And of course, you can bejewel them and make them beautiful. She put all these rhinestones on hers and made them absolutely gorgeous. But those are some of the Atkinson bags. So that's the cash and carry bags that she had. That was a lot of fun. Now, more for traveling and carrying things around, we also made these cute little drawstring bags. Different sizes. There were 3 different sizes, and we could put little lunch things in them, little treats. We also had one that would fit shoes and whatnot. So these are little reusable bags and washable. This one might be really good for masks, because I hear that the school board is requiring that you put masks on again. So that one might be all right for masks. This one's good for little lunches or snacks that they have to take. And then there's always this little drawstring bag that is good for shoes, that kind of stuff, so that they have to take their gym shoes if they're doing gym. Those all came from a little book that she did, and it's called Simple, Fun, and Quickly Done. And there's 18 different sew things, table runners, bags, pillows, and more. But the little drawstring bag is in here. They also give you table runners. Oh, and they give you cupcakes. No, they don't give you cupcakes, but it sure looks good. It's kind of fun. There's the little traveling totes, they called them, and it's in this book. It's called Terry Atkinson's Simple, Fun, and Quickly Done. So those bags were lots of fun. So we also learned a lot of things about putting zippers in, and one of the big tricks that we found out that Anne taught to us about was using a product called wash away tape. This particular brand is the Dritz Wash Away, but we learned to put down a strip of this, lay the zipper on top of it, and then you sewed right through it. You didn't have to remove it at the end. It just stays under the zipper. You can't see it, but it held the zipper in place while you're sewing, because her method of sewing zippers in is really cute and really fast. So that was one of the big tips that Anne gave us, was the Wash Away Wonder Tape. So that's the fun drawstring bags. She also had us try these reader wraps, and of course, this is the era of Kindles and that type of reading material being on your reader, and these were just to keep it safe. They opened up. They had a little drawstring on them. You could close them up, and then you opened them up, and it's upside down. And then you could put your Kindle in here, or your Cobalt, or whatever you have for reading, and you can put your little papers or whatever you need to keep track of stuff. USB sticks if you need to. I know that a lot of the things that come now to the kids, they have their own little laptops and everything now, but you know, for going online this last year. Anyways, these are reader wraps by Terry Atkinson design as well. And then this is more for us who do classes. This is called the Classmate. And the Classmate actually opens up, and you can store things. You can see there's patterns and scissors and pens and rulers and needles and things. This one was called the Classmate, and Anne made it, but she also did it with lovely decorative stitching. She just did a beautiful job stitching the whole back before she put it together. This is a great way to try out some new threads, try out some different stitches, and make an absolute beautiful case. And then when you turn it over and open it up, she's got all sorts of pockets. So this would be good to take to class, and maybe someday we will actually have in-person classes, which would be so cool. And then this one just clips together with a little clip. so nothing will fall out, except my butterfingers don't work. There we go. And then you've got the cute little tote bag. So these are the Terry Atkinson bags that we all practiced and whatnot. But she tortured us in that class as well. She made us make things that you had to use your tube turner and tube, pull the tube. So we all had to get a tube turner. We all had to get a big long piece of fabric we'd sewn in a tube. And then we had races to see who could get it undone and turned faster. Needless to say, there was a lot of laughing and giggling because sometimes they don't turn that easy. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. All right. So, of course, you can go off script. You don't have to use any of the patterns. We've got lots of different bag patterns, but you can also go off script and make your own stuff. We had a staff challenge not long ago where we had to actually use that craft text. Yes, and they say, oh, craft text. It was interesting. A few things I learned. If you're trying to turn a corner, you may want to wet the craft text. It turns easier. However, it is a lot of fun. And I see our screen goes black for just a half a second, and then I'm back again. Okay, so here we go. And of course, this is my craft text bag, and it's got the little zipper. I put it in just the way Atkinson had taught me. I made a Flames bag to carry some of my Flames goodies in case I went to a game. And this is actually out of that craft text. So it has a whole different type of feeling to it. So you could make bags without doing cotton fabric. You could do it with a laminated fabric so that it's kind of like a lunch bag. You can wipe it off. These ones were kind of fun. Now I have to share with you a little bag that somebody made me for Christmas. And I just adore this bag. This is one of those little shoulder pouches. And it goes around your shoulder, and then there's a little zipper pouch. So when it's game day, you knew I'd get the Flames in here somehow, didn't you? Seeing as hockey season's about to start. On games days, when I wear my jersey to the store, I don't have my apron on, I can't carry anything, so this comes in real handy, and of course it stays with the whole theme of, oh, Flames, yes. Anyways, so that's a little bag as well. It was quilted on one side and not on the other, but it has a cute, and I just wear it over my shoulder. And then I have all my implements to work with. It's also really good for going to games because all you really need is your ticket and your beer money. Anyways, or in my case, wine money. And I have a lovely wine person down there. Now, Betty did something else. We were gifted, before we even got Flames fabrics into the store, we were gifted a meter and some Flames fabrics from one of the ladies who worked here. I made masks out of mine, as it turned out. I made little bags, as it turned out, and I'm working on some other flame projects. But Betty made us a huge big carry tote. So this would be really good for your big rulers, for your mats and stuff. But you just kind of make it the size of whatever it is that you're going to do. You put a big strap on it, and away you go. We can put all our Flames gear in there, and we've got a great bag. So this is something that Betty made, and I just wanted to share with you some of the other things that we make with bags. Yes, we are such good bags. Okay. Now, I want to reintroduce to you a friend of mine. His name is Bullwinkle, and he's come to help me with a joke.
Well, hello everybody. It's really good to see you again. It is awesome. Yay! It's the start of school, so I came to help Sandy do a couple of jokes. The first one is a knock-knock joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
A broken pencil.
A broken pencil who?
Never mind. It's pointless.
Oh, Bullwinkle.
That was easy.
That was funny. So, Bullwinkle, tell me, why does the teacher wear sunglasses in class?
I don't know, Sandy. Why does a teacher wear sunglasses in class?
Because she has bright students.
That was easy.
All right. So I've got another one for you, Bullwinkle. What is the tallest school building?
I don't know, Sandy. What's the tallest school building?
It's the library because it has many stories. Oh, one more time. You can push it this time.
That was easy.
I hope you can hear my "that was easy" button. Anyways, that was easy. All right. So now that's kind of where I've gotten to for school days things. It's kind of fun for the kids to go back, and I hope they have a good time. And if you're thinking of making stuff for them to get ready for school, keep in mind the Atkinson bags. Anne made most of the samples that I have here. They can be remade in any of our fabrics that are out there in the store, whatever suits a person's personality, their likes, their wants. I think that is really kind of cool. Anyways, so as I say, it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the time of the year again. They're going back. It's back to school time. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
That was easy.
That was easy. Anyways, I just wanted to, if anyone is out there looking at their grandchildren, their children going to school, it's okay. They'll be all right. We'll do okay, and they'll have a good year, and so will we. We just have to think positively and keep going and do that kind of stuff. Anyways, I think that's pretty well it for notices, things to remind you of and whatnot, and thank yous for all the good listeners and wonderful things. Next week, we're back, Wacky Wednesday. I know that today was the meteorological start of fall, but I'm not ready for that. So next week, one more week of summertime things. Next Wednesday is our Kimberbell summer nights. So I will be back all day long on Kimberbell with Anne and Leah, and we'll be having some fun. But we'll wrap up at the end of the day and tell you how it went, and I've got a few more summertime things. So that's for Wacky Wednesday. Now I'm going to throw a whole monkey wrench into the thing because Miss Anne is away. Miss Lee is away. So Sandy will be back on Friday with Freaky Friday. And I'm bringing a special guest with me. She's going to come and help me out because we've got a draw to do and a few other things. So I hope you can tune in next Friday, like this Friday coming up, for Freaky Friday with Sandy and guest. Anyways, thank you so much. Class dismissed. We'll see you next time.